For 40 years, I was bound in fear. And I tell you, the enemy wants to bind you where you have your greatest authority. Did you hear me? The enemy wants to bind you where you have your greatest authority. And one of the places that I was bound was in fear of health ailments, fear of medical afflictions. I've been healed 17 times without doctor intervention, but I have 26 health traumas that went between me and my family. So the enemy was just giving blow after blow after blow. And I really believe that's why I've gotten so much resistance. We're always going to have spiritual warfare. And when you signed up for Jesus, you put a bullseye target on you. So if you think you're never going to avoid spiritual warfare, you're wrong. Every time the enemy tries to put me in fear or tries to take another hit, you know what I tell him? I tell him faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. I'm going to walk by faith and not by sight, right? His promises for me are yes and amen. That woman with the blood issue, she declared out of her mouth, she prophesied out of her mouth, I will be made well. I will be made whole. And instead of allowing that fear to go forth, we got to be speaking out the faith. We got to prophesy the promises of God. Because it says nothing is impossible with God. He gives us a peace that surpasses all understanding so that we don't have to be anxious for anything.